If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.
Welcome to Learn JMeter series. In this season 6 episode 7, we are going to see about JMS point-to-point and pub/sub sampler in JMeter. JMS stands for Java Message Service. It is an API which will helps you to communicate between two applications by sending and receiving the messages. It is loosely coupled, reliable and asynchronous in nature. It is also known as messaging service. There are a lot of tools available in the market to facilitate this API. Commonly and popularly known tools such as IBM MQ, ActiveMQ, RabbitMQ, and Google and Amazon also has their own MQ software, and MuleSoft has the Anypoint platform. In today's demo, we are going to see about how you can test your ActiveMQ broker by creating a pub/sub and point-to-point sampler in JMeter. ActiveMQ is from Apache Foundation. It is one of the most popular open source multi-protocol Java-based messaging server. They have two flavors. One is ActiveMQ 5 Classic and ActiveMQ Artemis. So we are going to see these two, how you can up and running and test in JMeter. There are two paradigms in JMS. One is publisher and a subscriber. So this publisher and subscriber will help you to publish the messages to the multiple clients. So basically, you publish a message to the topic, and whoever subscribed to the topic, they can receive the message. And another paradigm is the JMS point-to-point. So here you publish the message to the queue, and only one client can get the message. Now let us see what's there in JMeter for JMS. Out of the box, JMeter supports JMS protocol. You will get three samplers. One sampler is to publish the message, another sampler is to subscribe to the message, and you will get another sampler for the point-to-point. So for the JMS pub/sub, you have to add two samplers, and for the point-to-point, you will get only one sampler. Now let us see a quick demo how you can test your ActiveMQ message broker in JMeter. Before you get started in JMeter, first you have to download the relevant jars from the Maven repository. If you are working with ActiveMQ, you have to download the ActiveMQ client, and if you are working in Artemis, you have to download the Artemis client. If you are working in IBM MQ, again you have to download the relevant jars from the IBM MQ website or the Maven repository, and you have to keep those jars in your library folder. So here I am running ActiveMQ locally. So this is the home page of the ActiveMQ, basically the admin console. And here we are going to demonstrate the pub/sub concept. So pub and sub will use the topics. So here if you click on topics, you can see the topics currently which I have worked. So right now none of the topics are active because we are yet to publish the messages to the topics. Now let us go back to JMeter. You can add the publisher and subscriber by right-clicking on the thread group and go to add sampler, and here you can see JMS point-to-point, JMS publisher and JMS subscriber. Now let us see what details you have to configure in the publisher sampler. First thing you have to do is the initial context factory. So this initial context factory, you can get it from the JMeter documentation. Based on your type of MQ, you have to change the class path. Then you have to enter the provider URL. By default, it listens to 61616 for the ActiveMQ. And if you want to use any authorization, you can check this box and add the username and password. And the connection factory is connection factory, and the destination is the topic destination. And here you can configure the expiration and the priority and any other JMS properties. Next, you can select what type of message you are going to publish. In our case, we are going to publish a simple text message. So just select this text message. You can enter the content here, or you can read it from the file. So here we are just sending this is my sample message, and at the bottom you can see the number of samples to aggregate. So here we are just publishing the 10 messages. Next, let us see what's there in the subscriber. In the subscriber, again you have to add the initial context factory, provider URL, connection factory and the destination. And here you can configure the selector, client ID, and for debugging purpose you can check this box store response and a timeout, and the number of samples to aggregate. So here we are publishing 10 and we are just aggregating the 10 responses. So here the thread group, I have put a loop count as infinite by running one thread, and similarly for the subscriber also I am configuring one thread, loop count as infinite. I don't want to stress test my broker, so that's why I have added the constant timer between the requests of 500 milliseconds for publisher and subscriber. Now let us run this JMeter script and see what's going on in the admin console. So as you see, the publisher, it is saying the 10 messages has been published. If you go to request, you can see my 10 messages, and similarly in the subscriber, you can see the response message, 10 messages has been received successfully of 10 expected. And here you can see the request body and the response body. Now let us go back to ActiveMQ. And here if you just hit refresh, you can see my topic, QA Insights, and number of consumer is 1, and total number of messages enqueued is 540 and messages dequeued 540. And here if you click on the active subscribers, you can see my client details and the connection details. And if I go back, you can see the active producers, again the client ID and connection ID. And here if you click on the client ID, you can see the details about the address, what is the status of the connectivity and other details. And if I go to my JMeter again, if I click on the aggregate report, so right now I have published around 1,300 plus messages. And if I go back to my ActiveMQ, click on topics, and here you can see the 1,400 messages. So this is how you make sure whatever you publish and subscribe is working fine. And basically you have to note down the what is the throughput basically. So here for every second there are around 20 requests we are sending. Each will publish 10 messages. Based on your requirement, you can just play around with the number of threads, and you can validate your message broker. Now let us see the point-to-point sampler in Artemis. For that, I'm going to stop my ActiveMQ server, and I'm going back to my Artemis installation. So cd apache Artemis, and here I'm going to bin QA Insights. Now the Artemis is up and running at the localhost 8161. Now let us go back to JMeter and see what is there to configure in the JMS point-to-point. In JMS point-to-point, you have to configure the connection factory and the request queue and the receive queue. The syntax for the request and receive queue is queue.req and queue.rpl respectively. And here you have to configure number of samples to aggregate and the message properties. So here there are 5 different types of properties you can configure: request underscore only, request and reply, read, browse and clear. So this request underscore reply will send the message and receive the message. And in the content text box, you have to enter your text. And mainly you have to add the JMS correlation ID. So this correlation ID must be unique. And I'm using the default function UUID as the correlation ID. And at the bottom, you have to configure the initial context factory. And here you have to configure the JNDI properties of the request and the receive queue. So here you can configure any value. In this case, I'm going with the QA Insights.demo. And the provider URL by default ActiveMQ runs at 61616 port. Now let us go back to the Artemis admin console. So this is how it looks. The username and password is admin and admin by default. And here first let us start the test. I'm running just 10 threads with ramp up period of 1 second, and loop count is infinite, and I have the constant timer of 300 milliseconds. Now let me click on this run button, and here in the aggregate report you can see the throughput is around 30 per second. And now let us go back to the Artemis and expand the addresses, and here you can see your queue, QAinsights.demo. And if you expand go to the last object, and here you can see the status and the connections. So these are the list of connections I have made, and the session, and the consumers. So right now, I think we are consuming just one connection, right? So it will be there here. And to see the output, basically how much message has been processed successfully, you can click on this chart tab. So here, if you just to keep on waiting for a couple of seconds, the data will populate here. As the time goes, you can see the values. So right now you can see the message acknowledged and the message added and other details. So if you go back to your JMeter, you can see the count. Almost it is matching, and it is periodically it will get up to date. And if you click on the browser diagram, and if you check this box, you can see your broker details. So here you can see our QA Insights .demo. So blue color is the address and the green color is the queue. And if you go to attributes, you can see the attributes of your queue. And if you go to the operations, you can perform the operations. So if you just say, for example, count messages or enable or disable, or you can pause your queue, or you can resume your queue. So right now, if I click on the pause, this will pause my queue, and there will be some errors in my test. So now you can see there are errors. And if you go to view results tree, because it is not processing, so no reply message received. Now if I go back to my operations here, and if I click on resume, now it will go back to normal and it will get processed successfully. So this is how you do some of the operations from the admin console. So I hope JMS point-to-point and JMS pub and sub concepts are pretty much clear to you guys. And I will put all the relevant links in the description. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.
If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.